Cuyahoga County Finance and Budgeting Committee meeting for Thursday, July 6, 2017 to order, and the clerk will please call the roll.
Calling the roll, Mr. Miller,
Here.
Mr. Jones,
Here.
Ms. Simon. Here. Mr. Hairston is absent. Mr. Gallagher. Here. Mr. Schron is absent. Ms. Brown. Here. We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Is there any public comment related to the agenda?
No, Mr. Chair, no one signed in.
Thank you. The minutes from the June 19, 2017 meeting are in your packet. Is
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
okay. We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes for the June 19th meeting. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Ayes have it, and the minutes from June 19th are approved. Next item, Resolution 2017-0120.
Resolution 2017-0120, adopting the annual tax budget, including the Cuyahoga County Library budget for the year 2018.
Okay, I'd like to call forward Director Keenan and ask you to explain what this is and why it's necessary.
Good afternoon, Maggie Keenan, Office of Budget Management. The tax budget is required by ORC. What we are doing essentially is justifying the need to levy taxes to support county operations. The estimates that I've presented are based on our first quarter estimates. I did revise property taxes based on a revised estimate I got from the Budget Commission with the new appraisal values. I want to make clear that this is not our 2018 budget. So the tax budget is, I hate to use the word formality, but it's kind of a formality. We are still in the process of presenting our 2018 operating budget that we'll present to council.
And am I right, generally, the expenditure numbers in this document are higher than where we end up with? We go into a process as we prepare the actual budget where we hone things down and make things balance and such things. Is that correct?
That's correct. So these estimates are based on what we had projected for 2018 at the time of first quarter, at which time we were projecting an operating deficit. So we are working on a budget reduction plan, which will include additional revenue, but also expenditure decreases.
Okay, thank you. Any questions by my colleagues? Okay, hearing none, we do have a proposed substitute. When we had the original legislation, we did not yet at that time have the final numbers, but now we do. So I'm going to make a motion that we accept the printed proposed substitute, which is on your desk, and make that the version of the resolution before the committee. Is there a second? Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the proposed substitute being the version before the committee, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Okay, now the state deadline is July 15th, and so we need this to be passed at next Tuesday's council meeting. So I'd like to make a motion to pass and recommend the amended substitute on its merits to the full council for consideration under second reading suspension. Is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. The ayes have it, and it is so recommended. Okay, under miscellaneous business, I'd just like to give the committee an update about future meetings. We are expecting a piece of IT legislation, the enterprise agreement, likely to be introduced at the next council meeting, and so then we would have a finance and budget committee meeting on Monday, the 17th, on our regular time slot. And the other thing is that hopefully on Monday, August the 14th, we will have a meeting for the review of the county's second quarter finances, if it's ready to go. We have 2 weeks later, August 28th, as a fallback position if we're not ready to go on the 14th. And I know that this is during the informal recess time, and it will be a meeting where there will be no legislation to be voted on, but as many council members as can make it to take a look at the second quarter finances. It is important because that second quarter report is what forms the basis for the base budget for the biennial budget, so it's quite important. So that's the tentative schedule going forward. Any other miscellaneous business? I presume no public comment?
Correct.
Okay. There being no further business before the committee, we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.